All right, guys, this is week 8, episode 1, and we're going to be working on this little pocket. So we're going to combine artists in this one, and so then we have Lorna's cute little snowman there, and a little card there, and then a bigger card in the back. And when we get closer to putting the journals together, I may make the executive decision to cut some of this down, because I don't know. We'll see how it looks when it's in the journal, but I don't really like how tall that pocket is to the actual card. So, yeah, let's get started. I think we're going to do assembly line style here, because this one's got quite a bit of cutting that I still need to do so that you could kind of see how I did it. So yeah, let's see. Let's get all of it together. And we're getting down to kind of different colors as far as scraps. So yeah. All right, let's start out with this little guy on the front. I hope you guys are all doing well. I've got one, besides this one, I've got one more pocket to film. And then I think we're going to film the covers. And I might just make the deadline of end of October, maybe, because I got technically 2 weeks left in October. So we've got this couple of days of pockets to finish, and then I want to do some paper clips, and then we'll do some like decorating things for the journals and the covers. So I think if I just keep plugging away, we will just maybe even finish up on Halloween, actually. I'm not sure. Like, we'll just kind of see what the next couple of weeks brings me. So yeah. Then I think for most of November, I might go ahead and still work on some of my fall stuff in November. And Christmas, kind of like simultaneously. I'm going to go ahead and do like the easier pieces to this first. I'm just going to ink these, and maybe I'll ink the tags too. So yeah, I think, because there's still some fall stuff I want to finish with at least one journal. And yeah, then I think I definitely want to do some Christmas journals. So, and I have all these I'm going to have way more you know what, I have to do single. I was just thinking I have to do single one signature journals for these, because I don't have enough pockets and there's not enough time to make more before they need to get listed for the charity stuff. All right, well, that kind of simplifies things a little bit in my mind. So maybe we will go with the fabric things that I was thinking about doing. See, I'm kind of torn. I'm not sure if I want to do paper covers and then just and like cut some of Lorna's papers like into not strips per se, but kind of like patchworky, some of her background papers that I printed on cardstock. Not really for sure what to do with that. And then do like lace, and I definitely want to use the girls on the cover. I'll use 4 different girls, or 3 actually, because we make 3 journals, and then I have one of just an ephemera kit. Okay, so everything's inked, so let's start with these little blue ones first, because those will be pretty simple to get glued down. Oh. I'm pretty proud of myself. I've actually gotten most of these videos, this challenge, done in 15 minutes. There's only been a few that have been just a tiny bit longer. And I'm not exactly centering things today. It happens, right? I'm gonna just keep gluing these bigger pieces on. These are pretty simple. I am doing it a little bit backwards because I wasn't quite sure how long I would need the paper. So it's just like one strip cut, and then we're gonna put this on the bottom. Like so. And we'll fold it up like so. I don't know, not exactly the way things normally go, but and then I just trimmed off the bottom like so. I don't know, I guess maybe in November you'll get both. We'll just see. Like I said, we'll see how it goes. You might get fall and Christmas videos. Yeah, I think these give a good variety of different things to write on, for sure. I haven't had a chance to stop by Office Depot in a couple of weeks, so I want to go get some of that pink parchment, both cardstock and paper. Because I think pink would look really pretty in here. Okay, there's that one. Let's go ahead and glue these little guys in, and these are the ones that are going to take a little bit of time consuming because of the shape of the top of the tag. Still not crazy, but crazy long, but just a little more detailed, if you will. Not perfect, but it still gives him some background. glue tip's getting a little clogged, so that will definitely be one of those things I have to take care of before the next video. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my little scissors in here, and this is the part that always kind of freaks me out, and that's not perfect, but I am by no means a good fussy cutter. Try my best, and that's all you can do. Okay, there's one. And honestly, I don't know that many people look that closely. I think as artists and crafters, we tend to really fuss over the really tiny stuff, like the tiny details. And while they're important, they're not an end-all be-all to the crafting, right? Like, yeah, I think I mentioned in one of the last videos that my dad and his wife will be staying out here for a couple weeks until the trucking season's over, and then they are headed to Florida. They got their house sold. I think I mentioned that back like in July, maybe even May, because that's when they listed it in July. They got a contract on it in September, so yeah, they just closed on Friday. So yeah, they're definitely heading out, which I have mixed emotions about. On one hand, it won't break my heart not to do the trucking books anymore. On the other hand, my dad's going to be living out of state, you know, like, so it's kind of one of those, just one of those things. I think I'll save the bigger tags for like the end. Because I have to do so much inking on them. And we're missing a pocket. Oh, no, we're not. It's just covered up by the other tags. What would you guys do without your daily laugh for me, huh? Oh. I'm kind of hoping to kind of whip through my cleaning today, because, you know, the house is getting kind of gross. And they're staying in their motorhome, so it's not like they'll be like in the house or whatever for that long, because I don't think me or my stepmom would survive with that. But at any rate, yeah, they'll be here for a couple of weeks. I'm going to redo this one. Seemed like the pocket just needed to be spread apart a little bit more for it to really seat down in there. Yep, there we go. All right, we are cruising. Even with that little difficult top of the tag. But anyways, I'm hoping to kind of cook through the house cleaning. It's not terrible, it's just terrible in certain areas, if that makes any sense. Like, I've got half my dad's office sitting, or no, all of my dad's office sitting in my living room. So I gotta organize that. Because, you know, like the end of move, like clean out stuff, there's always something little, you know. All right, and these ones will be a little bit more time consuming because they're have to ink inside and out, you know. I don't know why, but lately I've been like, oh, I gotta get four done in the video, and no I don't. I do think we're gonna put some glitter in these though, kind of jazz them up just a tiny bit, because you know it wouldn't be a Dee Christmas without a little bit of glitter. It'll be a sparkle. Oh, and that's another thing. Adam loves Christmas just as much as I do. So he said he would come out in the next couple weeks and hang Christmas lights with me. Then I got to get one of my gutters fixed before we can do that. Yeah, list of chores. All right, cool. All right, so there is 3 more pockets complete. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. We'll just see you in the next video. Bye, guys.